Okay, welcome to this video tutorial for how to update page content on your website. So we're going to use Corpus Christi in Lansdale as the example for this tutorial. As you can see, I'm already on one of the pages of the Corpus Christi website. Updating page content is pretty simple. The first thing you need to do is use the login credentials, which you should have, username and password, to log into your parish or school website. So you take the username and password and you go to the web address. Somewhere on the page there should be a little login link. Since I'm already logged in, it says site administration here. But the exact link for any website will just be the web address for your site and then wp-admin. You can see me typing that in there. Okay, so go to your admin specific address and it'll take you to the back end of your website. Now that you're logged in, you just need to figure out the specific page you want to edit. And the simple way to do that is we'll go back to the page, to the home page that is, and we'll pick a page that we want to add content to. In this case, I'm going to pick the youth and young adults page. So we're going to click on that page. The website will pull it up. As you can see, there's a little bit of content here already. But we're going to edit it and add some more. So you can see since we're logged in, it offers us a little edit link here at the bottom of the page, and that'll be uniform across any website. So I clicked edit, and now it's taking us back to the back end area where I can administer this page. So it pulls it up. You can see it's very similar to writing an email. It's got a heading area akin to the subject line, and then it's got the main editing area, along with a lot of options on the right here, which we can ignore for now. So you can see the main area to edit text. This is the text that's here already, and then it gives you some options here across the top. The first thing I'm going to do is click on this button here on the right. You can see where the mouse is. I'm going to click on that, and it's going to give us a second line of options for things that we can do with the text or the content in this area. So since there's already text added, the first thing I'll show you is how to add a link. So let's assume that we wanted to add a link to, say, this text here. You can see web addresses are listed, but they're not actually clickable links yet. It's just the text. So let's add a link here. So I'm going to go up to this little thing that looks like a chain, or a link, if you will. And you can see when I hover over it, it says insert or edit link. So I'm going to click on that, and then a little box will pop up here, and asks me to put the URL in, and I've already copied that, so I'm just going to paste that in there. Got to make sure that the link is correct. There we go. Hit add link, and now you can see that text that I highlighted is a clickable link. You can do the same thing right here. Add link, and this is linkable. Okay, so now assume that's all we wanted to do. Now, I'm going to edit. Assume that's what we're going to do. Now we're going to update the page. So we click update here on the right. Page reloads. You can see this little yellow bar across the top. It says page updated. We're going to click to view that page. Okay, and you can see so the two links we added are now clickable links. They'll take us to these other websites if we clicked on them. Well, in this case, that website doesn't exist anymore. But you get the idea. Okay, so since that site doesn't exist, I'm going to go back to this page that I was on, and I'm going to remove that link. So it's the button right next to the one I clicked on to add the link. You can see when I hover over it, it says unlink. So I'm going to click that, and voila, it removes that link. The text is still there, of course. Okay, so it's pretty simple. Now assume that we wanted to add a link that wasn't an actual web address. Let's say this text here is for a link. Let's assume we wanted to put a link in some of this text. It's the same process. Just go up here, click add link. Type the link in. Once you add it, that text will become clickable. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is show you how to add photos to a page. So we want to go up to the top here where my cursor is, where it says upload/insert, and there are four little options here. For our purposes, it doesn't matter which one you click necessarily, but I'm going to click the one on the far right here where it just says add media, generic media. So I'm left clicking that. This little box will pop up, and it's asking me to add the media files from the computer again. So very similar to attaching a file in an email. So we're going to click to select the file. I'm going to find the file on my computer. And for this example, we'll just use this one here. This is a generic photo related to the Archdiocese of Philadelphia. I click to select. Okay, so it automatically uploaded the file. And then it pops this little box up here asking us if we want to make any changes. You can see there's a text to add, a title if we want to name the image. So we can put in, for instance, Archdiocese of Philadelphia. That doesn't show up on the website proper, but that's a way to kind of categorize the things we upload. We don't really need to update any of this other stuff, caption, description, etc. Link URL is automatically included there. So now we just want to make sure that we have it correctly. So it says, do we want to align it, just left align? Do we want to put it in the center alignment or the right alignment? And what size do we want to upload it? Automatically, if the image is big, it'll try to resize the image as you add it to the page to a smaller one. You can see here the medium size is already selected. We'll do full size since we want the full, not cropped version. And the alignment doesn't really matter for these purposes. So now once we have the options set, we'll hit this Insert into Post button. And that box disappears, and you can see this image I uploaded is now on the page, inserted here. Okay, so let's say that now that I have it on the page, I noticed that I maybe want it to be center aligned. That's very simple. You just come up here to the options and choose Align Center, and it changes. So now if we update the page again, as it's reloaded here, we refresh our publicly viewable website page. There it is. The image is live on the website. Very easy. Okay, and let's see. The last two things that we need to hit are, let's get rid of this, bump this image down for now. Last things we want to hit are some of the other options you can do with texts. So let's just add some dummy text here. You can see some of the options on across the top are bold, italicize, strike through. So we can bold this text, we can italicize any text. Maybe we want to put it in a number ordered list. So we just highlight what we want to order, and then we click that 1, 2, 3 button on the top. You can see it automatically puts a 1. So if we wanted to add another one, we would just click down to add another line, or another line, or another line. Other things that we can do are change the size of the font. So let's say that we wanted to have a header that would be bigger from the subtext font. Let's say this is the header. Click here where it says paragraph and pick what size we want. Let's say heading 2. So you can see that text is now bigger than the normal size text. You can also change the color of text. So if we wanted to change this introduction here, we could pick any color from these options. Say red. So now you can see the text change from black to red. You can play with the rest of these buttons. They're pretty straightforward. Undo, button, redo, and ability to copy content over from Microsoft Word. If you want to paste directly from Word, just click that. And it's all pretty simple. We can also, of course, underline text there as well. Okay. And the last thing I'll do is let's pretend that we wanted to add, say, a YouTube video to our page. So again, not terribly complicated. We would just need to find a video on YouTube. Let's see. Let's pick this video that just came up here across the bulletin. And let's pretend that we want to add this to our page. So you just go and click Embed underneath the YouTube video. And it's going to give you this code here. I'm going to pick my options. So this code is something we want to copy the code and then go back to our editing page. And now what I'm going to do is click on this section here where it says HTML, this tab on the top. So left click that. And it's going to change this whole box's appearance momentarily, and you're going to see the straight code for the website. So what I'm going to do is go to the very bottom of the code, which is what I recommend you would do, and then just control and paste the code in for the YouTube embed. I'm going to click back to go to the visual button. You can see up here where the mouse is. Now when I click visual, you can see the video is embedded on the page. This is a very big video that we've embedded in terms of size, but that's okay for our testing purposes. So I'm going to update the page. And now if we refresh the page that's publicly viewable, the video should be on there as well. Yes, exactly. You can see in this case, I think what the website did, it was automatically sized the video to the width of this page. Okay, so you can see all the other changes we made are there as well. Red text underlined, the link is live, the header text is big, the image link is there that we uploaded, and the YouTube video is embeddable and viewable on the site. And so that's a basic run through of how to add content to your website page. If you have any questions, of course, anytime you can reach out by email, and we'll be happy to walk you through any hiccups or other questions you might have if they weren't answered in this video. Okay, thanks very much.